Hello, and welcome to Outer Wilds, a game I've been wanting to play for quite a long while, I'll be honest. But yeah, to my understanding, it's some kind of exploration, figuring out stuff, in a time loop game. And that sounds like a great thing to me. That sounds like a brilliant thing. So let's just jump straight in, see what on earth I'm going to be getting up to. I like how the loading bar was actually on the button in the main menu. I've not seen that before. I'm tempted to just not wake up. I'm assuming I should, right? Yeah, I don't think I've got much of a choice. You've got something getting exploded by what looks like a meteor. Alright. I mean, fair enough. More importantly, though, roast marshmallow? Hell yeah. Just, oh, that's on fire. I think we'll try and do one properly, where it doesn't get burnt. We'll have one proper marshmallow, and then we can set off. It's important, you know? Is it too far from the fire? Possibly. But it looks to be steaming a little bit, so it's cooking. Is that... No, it's not cooked at all yet. I don't want it burning, is the issue. How long does this take to get a proper marshmallow? Is this worth it at all? Is this even achievable? Because I'm worried after the last one, like, slightly touched the fire, I'm not allowed to even touch it a little. And I've not got the steadiest of hands, seemingly. It's a bit worrying if I'm going to be piloting a spaceship, which is, as I understand, one of the main parts of the game. I feel this is important though, right? Like, I need to do marshmallows. Like, I can't not do it. What if I bring it a little bit closer? And just be careful with it. Is that going to cook better? So I don't want it catching on fire. I'm worried here. I'm not sure this is worth the investment. I'll not lie. But I've committed. We're gonna get it. This has got to be what, like, everyone does when they start a game, right? You know what? That's apparently burnt at some point. I'm just gonna eat it and say that's good enough. Yeah, hello, friend. There's our pilot. Back from your pre-launch camp out under stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and then suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What'd you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. I mean, you sure you fixed the rockets? If it needed fixed, I'm wanting to make sure I'm safe. That's only a problem one time. And then maybe a few times after that. But hey, no reason to dwell in the past, right? Anyway, I want to get launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. I'm really wanting to try one last time to get a marshmallow. I don't know at what point it's apparently cooked. I'm assuming it slowly changes in colour. I want to have a perfectly done marshmallow if possible. Like, I think it is slowly changing in colour. That's looking pretty toasty. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I figured out marshmallows. I'm sure that's an important part of the game. We've got jumping around. I'm immediately assuming that's the way up to the, like, launch pad. That's the word I was looking for. So is this the way I'm supposed to be going? I don't know. We've got a model ship. Hello. So up is right trigger, down is left trigger. Having a down thrust kind of makes sense if I'll be in space. But try and land that. There we go. I'm getting the hang of this. I think I will be a professional flying person. That's going to be all good. How did I leave? There we go. It's going well so far. I didn't even spot you. Hello. Not landing. I guess that's why Slate lets you fly a real thing, huh? I guess it is. Look at me go, I can fly a ship. I'm gonna panic at one point and completely fail at it, but it seems to be mostly alright. Hey, oh, hatchling. Are you leaving us to seek adventure amongst stars? In your turn, let's you, me, and Gossan open up all of the good stuff. I'm seeking only adventure amongst one star? I mean, yeah, that is valid. Stuff is less delicious sapling and more daunting digestive challenge. You know what? Make a bit of banter with it. There we go. Iron stomach is the mark of a true Harfian, my friend. Our hardy hunter-gatherer lifestyle stems from trial and error, by which I mean our ancestors survived by eating a lot of bad things. Okay, good to know. One thing I do want to try. Is this silly to jump in here? Possibly? Yeah, I'm feeling this was a silly idea. How do I get down safely? I've not thought this through. Well, I've drowned. And there we go, that was Outer Wilds. I had a good time. I had a good time. That's it, I guess. You know what? It was a shorter game than I expected. But I had fun. I had fun. That was a good time. I'm assuming that's a fake out credits. Well, we'll go back in, I think. Oh, it's officially a new expedition. Lovely. That's great. I'm impressed at myself for that. That's good. That is good. I don't know if you're meant to die that soon, but it gives me another chance to do a marshmallow, right? So it's fine. It's fine. Let's get this toasted. That's looking about toasted to me. There we go. Lovely. I should talk to you again though, shouldn't I? Yes, yes. Keep timeline the same. We're gonna say the exact same things to exact same people. This is fine. I'm surprised that was just a straight up game over. Give this a go as well. Just make sure timeline stays the same. Perfect. That was about as good as the first time. Yeah, good to know. Alright, hello friend. Something about getting back and having some of the good stuff with you. Lovely. I'm not gonna jump in the hole this time. That seems like a bad idea. Yeah, hello. Who are you? Urutile. Actually, blasting off in that thing, huh? I mean, yeah, they don't explode as much as they used to. All I know is between the space program and Mika's model rockets, things seem to burn to the ground around here more than they used to. I mean, that bodes well for me, right? Also, satellite camera? Where did I see that as an option? I saw I could interact with something just there. I'm confused. Ah, this. Hello. It's projector linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timberhawk. The satellite's equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. And it's got lots of mountainous kind of areas, seemingly. I'm seeing some smoke. Is that the village? That looks like our village. There you go. Anything else interesting on the planet? And I'm seeing there's a moon with what looks like maybe a campsite on it. And some interesting looking ruins. I want to go to there. That seems like fun. Before that, well, I'm guessing this is kind of just maybe a storage area? I mean, this is a prototype rocket model, I'm assuming. Like parts of a spacesuit. So that's all reasonable. That's fine. Yeah, hello. What's going on with you? It's lunch day, huh? Al's gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch off from is getting old. It's about time you built a new, less flammable one. I would treat the village would be a perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program, just save a word. Yeah, we all know you have it out for that big tree. Come on, man. What? No, I just think it's in the way and someone ought to chop it down, you know? Specifically me. Yeah, I think this has to do with the time I fell off of it and broke my arm. As when we were hatchlings. Who would hold a grudge for that one? Yeah, no, I think he's over it. I think that's fine. And hello. Doing some music. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving Crater today. If you meet any of the other travellers up there, remind them to take proper care of instruments, won't you? I mean, I assume there's a few instruments then, yeah. Oh, sure. They'd all of their instruments, you know? Let me see. There's Church's drums, Rybek's banjo, and Gabro's flute. And Feldspar's harmonica, of course. Though Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, their music in space, that'll be one of the space program's other travellers. If you like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. Okay. So there's various people out and about who do music. That sounds interesting. I'll need to try and find them. I need to talk to everyone. I should. I don't think there's many people in space. This is one of a few chances, right? Hello, astronaut. If it isn't my favourite troublemaker, apparently. I want to play hide and seek, but Morian won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, we can use your signal scope. Can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we please? I'll even let you be it. Sure. I think this sounds like a tutorial on how to use it. Woohoo! Okay, there are the rules. Lena and me will hide with these radios, and use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found once. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. Press Y to use a signal scope. Okay, yeah, that's an interesting way to do a tutorial. We've got one person over there. It seems maybe one person's... We're over there somewhere. I'll go get that one first, I think. Yeah, I see them. If I follow this around. There we go. That didn't quite work. I'm not as good at jumping when I'd hoped to be. I'll not lie. We can get that other one first. That is my plan all along, you know? I was going to go for that person. Although they very well might be higher up. Can I get up top there just yet? I don't know. I mean, put away the signal scope for now. I have an idea of where people are. Can I get up there? You know, I'm going to assume that's not gettable up to. That's fine. I'm also assuming if I used that geyser, I could maybe get to that platform without getting the code. Which should be interesting. Like, can you just go up into space without having the launch code? That feels wrong to me. Fishing grind. Singing helps me pass the time. Living a crater? Guess I'll be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. Big water plant, giant steep. That's where I'd go. A water planet, yeah. Save speedrun for later. I mean, yeah, fair enough. You want to go to giant steep? It's all water there, I'm assuming. One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep, and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabro told me about their first trip to Giant Steep. Landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down. on account of how murky the water was. I guess. Too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so he decided to travel deeper. Travelled down and down. Suddenly, Gabbro couldn't go any further. Apparently, yeah, it has a current you can't pass through. Sure, okay, but shut up now. This is a good plan. Though exercising in all of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper, held Gabbro back, almost as if it was trying to protect him from something. Then, in terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. A tentacle of some hideous beast. I mean, is it true? But also, I can just scream. I mean, that's what Gabbro said. Anyway. Whatever it was, it freaked Gabbro out pretty good. Everyone wants to hear new stories at the village campfire, you know. Make sure you bring some back with you. I'll do. First, I'll go to this child. Found me? My hiding spot was super good. This waterfall is extremely loud, however. Don't forget you have to find both of us, okay? I will do. I'm one day going to be able to make Thatcher. One day. It's actually the volume mixing thing for this. Do I need to like turn the game down at all? Because I feel it's quite a quiet game normally. Or it should be anyway. Which is why I've kind of just left it at the default. Now, let me quickly tab out. It looks like it's about fine. I mean, I should turn down the volume slightly. I think. Turn down the music volume a little. There we go. That should be fine. Let me get everything set back up. There we go. Sounds fine to you? No, fair enough. Fair enough. I just know that some people have mentioned it not being quite balanced right before. I won? I'm happy. Thanks for playing with us. I mean, I think I won, but sure, if you say so. Is hide and seek... Is the winner the last one is found? I guess. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, continuing to go up. I'm assuming we're heading to that observatory. Yeah, we've got a signpost for it, that's good. We've got this. Oh, what's this all about? Danger! Inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter. Strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eyes. Good news is you can detect ghost matter with a cam. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself rolling around. Hornfels. Okay. So it just looks kinda blue. Got it. Stay away from blue. I'm guessing these stones are a telltale sign. Hi, astronaut. You know, the patch ghost matter inside this fence? And hey, good to see a new person. Lovely to see. Hope you're having a lovely day so far. This sunset used to be bigger when you were a hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. And thank you very much for the follow. Just takes a super long time to go away. But we're still ghost matter in the village when I'm grown up. Ghost matter is awesome. I mean, it is super cool, but apparently quite dangerous. I think throwing rocks is probably fine. I like the idea of just mentioning someone, yeah. You know, ghost matter is how Tektite lost their foot, right? Ask anytime for lore tips. You're a master. Okay, okay. I mean, I've only just started, so I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I'm looking forward to it, though. Whoa, really? So cool. I was trying to scare him, I don't think it worked. Yeah, I think for the most part, this is a game I want to figure out on my own. However, if you do, like, know of anything I maybe want to go look at or anything, I'm more than happy for a little backseating and telling me where to go. Maybe avoid telling me exactly what's going on, however, is what I'd say. It's best played blind. Fair enough, fair enough. Like, I know very little about the game. Oh, hello, astronaut. It's good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. I mean, technically, I'm on my second playthrough already, right? Right? Like, I did die in that geyser when I drowned underwater. So technically, I've already played through the game once. I got a credits screen, so I think it counts, right? Yeah, good weather. Is this guy looking through a telescope? That's not a signal scope, is it? No, apparently not allowed to be told things, so fair enough. Yeah, what are you up to? Using my signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. Set to the Outer Wilds Ventures frequency, so I can pick up Traveller's music. Last night I heard Rubik's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I wonder what that means for safe. You hear different planets too. It depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. I mean, yeah. You've got different frequencies. There's... I'm trying to find signals. Probably not too important, is it? Although there's one of them there. Okay, that's harmonica. That's harmonica. Only one person has a harmonica, right? I thought that was kind of the point of it, like unique instruments. Like that one's just whistling. Why are there two harmonicas? That's interesting. I'm assuming duplicate signals there's like a portal or something. I think maybe that would make sense. Not 100% certain. Also can use a launcher to launch a scout. Okay, I'm assuming I'll be given one of those. Fair enough. Okay. I mean, it does seem there's a duplicate signal, yeah. I'm assuming duplicate signal means there's something I should investigate. Because, I mean, one of them was a planet. One of them seemed to be the opposite side of this planet. So that's going to be something to look at, I'd imagine. Hello, Gossan. Hey, I thought I might see you before big lunch. Nerves getting the better of you? I mean, I'm a little nervous, yeah. Good. Everyone should be a bit nervous going into space. I got cocky during my first flight and nearly put a new crater in the moon. Still, I was never as green as you. Also noticing, this guy's missing an eye, isn't he? Like, he's got two on the left side, only one on the right. It's a nice little detail, I guess. But yeah, I've gotten better. I've gotten better. Think so, do you? You like proving it to your old flight coach? There's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment. Set up down in the Zero-G cave, and then you do the repairs. Looking for a little last minute Zero-G practice? Head in the lift and into the cave. Or don't, as long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. Yeah, I can repair the satellite. Cool, get to it. Try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. Did I get like a spacesuit for this? I'd imagine you need thrusters to go around in space. Or in Zero-G, I guess. Do like kind of glowy bits that look like stars. That is nice theming for a cave. I have got a light. It's not immediately like anything hidden, so that's good to know. Zero-G cave, yeah. We've got a spacesuit. Is this control just similar to the probe from before? It looks like it. We've got someone down here. Hello. Hey, nice of you to drop down. Yeah, just, I want dirt, please. Some fresh dirt. Not much happening down here lately, let me think. Come to think of it, I think I saw something crash outside the village crater earlier. That's new and different. I mean, is anything on fire? Probably only little. Next I checked out the crash site with old Firewatch scout launcher and saw smoke, so I headed over to stamp out any leftover fires. Well, I better get back to work. This ore's not going to mine itself, you know. I'll leave you to it, my guy. Fair enough. So where is this thing I'm supposed to be repairing? I mean, it's not exactly 0G yet. There seem to be several Gs on this planet. At least for the moment. Let's just drop down slightly carefully. Stop off over here, because this might be interesting. It's not interesting. Worth checking out, though. Worth checking out. What have we got down here? Immediately. Not anything to investigate. But we do have a hole to jump into. Flashlight only does so much, and it looks like there might be broken stuff. Is this that satellite? Feels like I am floating a bit slower, yeah. Okay. You can lock onto stuff. I don't know if I need to be locking onto things. I'm fairly confident. Yeah, this is fine. I'm getting used to it. Just repaired that. That's another sparking piece. That is fine. I'm not going to launch myself into it just yet. There we go. I'm fairly confident in my ability to move around. I'm seemingly half decent at this. Not confident in finding what I need to repair, though. Where is it? There's another bit sparking somewhere. There's got to be. Is it further down? Ah, it's inside of this. Got it. I can do that. Let's repair this. That went rather well. Can I just go out the top? I can. Where's the way I came in? I mean, I'm assuming there's not any other holes to investigate. I did see there was somewhere up there. That's got to be where I'm going, right? So if I just launch myself up slightly, will it correct me to gravity? It will. It'll also keep me moving up. I do keep the momentum. That's good to know. And it makes sense, but it's still good to verify. And this should be where I bring it back, right? There we go. Put the suit back. And I'm confident enough with my 0G. I didn't die of like some horrible injury that time, so it's better than my swimming. It's not saying much though. God, trust me to die in the first 10 minutes of a game though. Happened with Disco Elysium as well. Yeah, hello. I did the thing. Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a lot more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. Because you're itching to get off this rock. So go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best luck out there. Hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put so much time into training you. Got it? I'll try. I'm not gonna die again, will I? Ah, I'm sure I'm completely safe. I'm not seeing anyone else to talk to immediately. So I guess we just keep on going. And I'm immediately thinking that's where we want to go. So what's down here? The launch tower. That's probably the way to go back after I've got the codes. So I'm just gonna go in. Hello. Hey, it's my favourite astronaut. Launched it at last, huh, buddy? Translators, tools, inaugural flight 2. I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Just think, you know, translate any Nomai text that you want, anywhere you are. Two of us are putting a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Haha. Oh jeez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous. Not even one is going into space. How are you feeling? I'm terrified, yeah. Nah, don't let me make you nervous. We've been training for this since we were hatchlings, remember? You'll do great, I promise. So what's the dirt? You're receiving new Nomai statue? It's a new one? Haven't heard. Gabra brought it back from the giant steep. And Hornfell's just finished prepping it for display. This is it right here. Neat, huh? Thanks, you wish we could see what a real live Nomai looks like. But I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like it had fur. Fur is weird. And yeah, these guys don't have any hair, so that adds up. It's the first full intact statue ever found, you know. For how old it is, it's in great shape. Nah, jeez. Got all carried away there. Go on. You have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? Yeah, you got a cool looking statue. That's pretty neat. Coming soon. What's coming soon? Future site of our next exhibit. Enjoyed your time with Outer Wilds? Please consider supporting our planned museum expansion. Quest to further explore the furthest reaches of the solar system wouldn't be possible without generous visitors like you. Is this about the DLC? Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, that sounds like DLC to me. You got a funky looking rock. Hello. Strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. Level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabber claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed. Whatever that means. Whatever's actually happening, both sides debate agree that effect is extremely creepy. Okay, so if I look away, that's now behind me. If I look away, it's moved again. Okay. Okay. Does this thing like have a signal? Not yet. That's pretty cool. One thing you've got to try out with this is if I'm stood on top of it and I look away, what happens? Can I get on top? I don't think I can. Okay, we'll try that another time. Because, I mean, I'm assuming I just fall down, right? This crystal was taken from a no-mind ruin on Brittle Hold. Seems to create a local gravity distortion, and is most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Okay. And... That's kind of funky. It changes gravity to be on the surface it sits on. I'm down for that. That's pretty cool. Is that a Nomai skull? You see here are parts of Nomai's skeleton. You can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. Surfaces in Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, shows us that Harfians couldn't have descended from Nomian ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from, or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. I'd imagine that's a large part of the game then. What's this all about? This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. While this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Okay. Nearly ready? Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Fortunately, the Atlarock's lack of atmosphere made calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. Atlarock? Is that a planet I should be aware of? Do we get names of things here? Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. Ah, is this the life cycles of a star? Star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, the star starts to fuse helium into carbon. Star is massive enough, it'll continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Church's observations, so one day be the fate of our own sun. I mean, fair enough. What kind of sun have we got? That might be relevant. But I'm hoping it's not relevant too soon, because I still need to get these launch codes. the view map. Oh. Okay. I mean, it's a very red looking sun. Isn't much beyond that. And what's that weird other orbit? What's that dotted line all about? I don't know. It looks to be moving, however. Is there something further out? Like moving on a like different axis to everything else? Okay. Yeah, we got Brittle Hollow. That's the one we heard that. What you call on it? Or was it? I don't know. Somewhere on one of these planets we heard the duplicate signal. I'm seeing there is something out there. It's possibly worth investigating. Not seeing what that dotted line is supposed to mean. I'm assuming it's just like showing off, yeah, this is the boundary of where you can go in the universe. Which makes sense. Yeah, hello Hornfells. There you are. Just finished pre-flight observations, and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. He'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. Confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I'm just gonna wing it, yeah. Thanks following footsteps of Feldspar in the great Outer Wild Ventures tradition, are you? I might have guessed. Well, see if you can't put that translator tool of yours to good use while you're out there. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. Hey Jack, good to see you. Game is good so far. I have gotten to the end once already. By that I mean I drowned in the geyser like 10 minutes after starting. I got the credits, so I'm counting it as a win. You know? I don't know if that's a win. But we saw the credits. Yeah, I'm ready to get off this rock. Excellent. You'll be using launch codes then. There we are. Best get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship, eh? Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. I mean, you say how there's a geyser, which I was very tempted to try and get into the geyser, and then it launched me too high to get down safely. And I was also worried about the whole idea that... Is that moving? Who's are moving? Is that based on the moon? Sorry, I've been distracted. Yeah, the geyser was too high up, so I thought, yeah, just land in the geyser. It took me underwater and I drowned. And statues aren't meant to rotate on their own. Or do that, I would imagine. Huh. Okay, so that'd be the time loop stuff, because that's what I've just done. Has kind of flashed by my eyes. Should I go talk to the guy? That seems important. He probably wants to know. Got a quack. I love the quacks. They're good fun. They're good fun. But yeah, hello friend. Hello. Good to see you in your chat as well. It's always fun. Hello again. Something you needed? Apparently no. No, I thought you might want to know about the statue, but apparently I don't want to tell you, so that's fine. Yeah, I will say on record, I have not played the game before. I've been told I'm not allowed spoilers at all, so try not to spoil things. Hey, it's to get a look at that Nomai statue. I mean, yeah, it looked at me and opened its eyes. Whoa, whoa. Statue was doing what? His eyes opened, and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around. In like a hallucination. Listen, no offense, but sure you're okay to launch, like medically speaking? You know what? It's probably fine. Maybe you should sit down for a bit and take it easy. I'd hate for anything bad to happen if you try to launch while you're not feeling great. But hey, when you are ready, then you make most of our translator tool. Can't believe it's all grown up and leaving for space already. For real though, I'm glad you're carrying it, and not, like, Ryback. They'd fall on it for sure. Say, you want to do a short trip, just to get your space legs under you? You could check out the ruins in Attlerock. I'd love to learn what those are. Good luck, and safe flying. Ah, that is actually a shout. I want to change that tag. Give me a second. I forgot that is a tag I normally have on. There we go. Appreciate the heads up for an L record. I would have completely missed that. Because normally I am fine with backseating, you know? Like, it's nice if I'm playing a game and people tell me something they think I'll enjoy to go look at. Like, that's fine. Chats haven't been sending. Ah, fair enough. I'll do my best to have fun, though. I'll do my best, Luna. Jack's watched the playthrough. Just gotta figure stuff out. Okay. I mean, fair enough. I mean, I will say I'm liking the music so far. The music's nice. Who are you? Hello. Oh, astronaut. Going into space today? In space and never coming back like Feldspar did? I'll hopefully be back. That's what Feldspar said too. He never does. My friends will be really sad if you don't come back. Like how sad it makes him to talk about Feldspar. You should make sure you don't get lost in space too. I mean, yeah. I'll try not to get lost, friend. That's a child I played hide and seek with, though, right? I think it is. Also, I was thinking that was a lift. That wasn't. That was just holding some logs. Yeah, down here. Conveniently designed drop, but I can only come down from that direction. Let's get going, I guess. Although there is one thing immediately I'm wanting to do. I don't know if it's a sensible idea. I'm gonna do it. I need my suit. So I can fly with this, right? I've almost got down. I almost got down. We're doing it again, but I've got a spacesuit this time. This is probably safe, right? So I saw there was this when I dropped down earlier. That's just rubbish. That's fine. What's all this about? Okay, that's pushing me back this way. So there's something in the water on this planet. This one's pulling you through, though, apparently. Hello. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Oh no. Oh, up I go. But that is quite the up I go. Okay. Back down. Back down, try not to break my legs. Keep following the current, I'm sure it's safe. Yeah, imagine polluting your planet, you know? Like, especially when there's only finite natural resources. Like, you'd have to be silly. Land back in the hole. There we go. This is fun. I don't think it's going to help at all, but it's fun. I'm enjoying this. I do notice I've got a scout launcher I could be using as well. Where am I now? That wants to pull me through. In which case, probably just go up this for now. Where does this take me? This takes me somewhere new. Where is this? An unidentified signal is nearby. Okay. Is it that stone? Yes, it is. Hello, stone. What are you all about? mean, you're not bigger than the other one. You also move, yeah? Yeah, you also move. I mean, there is something I wanted to try, which I think I can now do that I've got a jetpack. As I now look away, I look back. I've not fallen down. So that's good. It doesn't teleport while under my feet. That's nice. Still teleports if I look away though, right? Yeah. Did it turn into a tree? I don't think it did. I'm just going mad. Yeah, okay, I can't just stand on it. It doesn't, like, teleport with me on top of it. So it needs to be interacted with in some extent. Like, if I launch a scout, what does this do? So that sits on top of it. I mean, it moves with my scouts. Okay. Okay. So that one's interesting. If I take a snapshot, then that's got a picture of it. And it doesn't move. Okay. That's pretty interesting. How do I call back the scout? There we go. I don't know how useful that is to know, but it's an interesting rock. Apparently, you've got various methods of interacting with it. It doesn't care if the scout's on top of it, unless the scout's taking a picture, but it cares if I'm on top of it. That's definitely interesting to know. We've got water. Is this coming up from somewhere? Presumably, but I can't see where. It's very low, so I'll leave it be. What have we got up here? We have... I mean, there's a tower. What's this all about? I like how I've not gone into space yet, though, in the space game. Like, I feel I've got to cover my bases first, right? Like, go around on this planet. Chart's research notes. Property of chart. Detects a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove of in this crater. It's very similar to the signal emitted by a quantum moon. So it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. Don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it. So there's a moon that does this. I'm assuming that means if I want to land on the moon, I need to take a picture. That is my immediate assumption of that. Okay. Because from what I've just learnt and messing around, that seems reasonable. That was a bit of a dangerous way down, but I survived. So there we go. There we go. Unidentified signal. That pops up every time. That's good for knowing whenever this signal is. Anything else down here? It's always dark across old bark, in the glades the quiet shade. A little rhyme. I'm down for that. Is that rhyme part of the stone? Right, the stone didn't move there, but the sign did? Have we got quantum sign? Wait a minute. That doesn't seem correct. Why is this quantum? It's a tree. What? Like that? I'm really confused. It's not got any signal coming from it. There's another signal really far away, but... Why have we got a quantum, like, poem? That is bizarre. Is there anything else quantum in here? Like, that geyser isn't quantum. That's fine. Right? That geyser is quantum. It was literally just here a second ago, and now it's apparently over there. It does seem to like staying still when it's active. When it's not active, it's moved to there. This quantum stuff's fun. I don't know how it works, but it's fun. How do I get onto it? There we go. I'm gonna go back down, because we need to get back to our ship. So does that actual thing there move as well? Presumably, yes. It's quite a large, like, underwater chamber. Okay. Well, follow this one on through. Let's see what happens. Ooh. What's all this? I mean, jumping was not what I meant to do. What button was it to translate again? So that doesn't get translated. This can, however. And it was just lights what I was trying to translate. Close. After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for native life dwelling in some of this cave's pools, so unfortunately, I'll have to mine out one of the other sites. Cycad. Okay, let's maybe remember these names. Colas and Cycad. There are a few other cave sites that looks promising, all at Site 2B, that share similar formations and strata. Bueno, I think you pronounced that. Sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining Site 2B proves safe for this native species, we'll move our work there. Site 2B is safe. Colas says we'll continue to monitor our activity and its effects on life there. Effects on life here, not there. So, they knew of us. On the opposite hand, new life. The species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. Judging by how I died earlier, I don't think I'm very aquatic. I think I very much needed air. But okay. Maybe evolved past that. Many of the subterranean species that my mentor, Melore, once told me about, from when our clan used to travel across this universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. So watching them once during the rest, and the hours escaped from, were fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. Yeah, because these guys only had 3 eyes, fair enough. Okay. And this is a mural of them finding us back in the day. One of those is my great-granddad, probably, I'd imagine. And I don't know. Do I want to go up, or do I want to go through there? I think we go up first, see where this takes. Tank has been refilled, and... well, this seems dangerous, firstly. But what's all this? Flawless landing. What's this? It's untranslated. Mining site 2B. Okay. So this is a site. And... okay, that thing follows where I look. Okay. Does that get me inside? I mean, as much as I want to. What was back this way? Yeah, I'm liking the vibe. This is fun. I enjoy exploring stuff. Where does this go? Is it like a giant sundial? No, it's not. It's a tower. Is this just above where I was before? Is that the gold in there? It's like the quantum pieces. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Let's go back to that mining site. Mining site seems important. I mean, I've got a lot left to explore in this place, seemingly, and I've got no idea quite where I am. Yeah, heading on through. What's going on down here? We've got a skeleton. We've got whatever that is. We've just got purple in the distance, seemingly. Oh, the wind got me. Or the water, sorry, got me. That did not work. So this looks like it's maybe a tractor beam? I mean, they did a lot of mining. Was it just probing for stuff? This kind of game you can only play once or twice. Yeah, apparently just the once. I mean, I think it seems interesting. I don't actually know what's happening. But I'm enjoying it. Can I jump out of here correctly? There we go. There we go. Now I'm being mined. Where does this take me exactly? Takes me up top. That's good, because I was wondering how I got back up. And got this. I mean, you ought to translate, right? I'm still amazed how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Isn't ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash? Isn't this ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? Completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timberhearth's ore only for constructing the shell. If, eventually, life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed the ability to create. If we're sealing off all entrances, I hope we've planned accordingly. I'm liking the pun. Yeah, you can play this a second time, I guess, if you do DLC. Jack's watched the streamer. Sorry, a playthrough of it. Fair enough. And I had my eye on this for a long while. I heard a lot of good stuff about it, but yeah, Luna did gift it to me. That's why I'm playing it now, because it was currently on sale. Like, if you have anyone you want to gift it to, it's on sale on the spring sale currently. But you've forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coolius. How else would you improve? Like how we're having a bit of banter between them, that's nice. And okay, you can remove that. That's a scroll. Can I presumably find another one of them then and put that in the wall? Okay. And yeah, sales are great. Like, who buys a game full price? Like, would you pay £70 for the new Civ 7? I know I probably wouldn't. That seems a bit much. I found a stone. I'm assuming that goes in here, right? Ash Twin Projection Stone? This looks rather funky, doesn't it? There's 3 of those lit up. And maybe it's like relevant to that statue from before? The one that we interacted with? Does that mean there's 3 other people who found statues? You can also put it on there, seemingly, so let's pick that back up. Just give me some writing then. One of these is in yellow. That's curious. All the other ones have been in purple, haven't they? My gratitude for the latest shipment. Wait, no. This order should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Ryan and I will be checking the interior, and then the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. It's exciting news. I can offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine. If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to be of help. I'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Okay, so that's definitely something important. I don't know quite what we were protecting, but whatever it was seems quite delicate. I mean, was there a proper way down? I don't know if I can go down without taking some kind of damage from falling, unless... Is this a way down? This is a way down, okay. Okay. I think that's where I came in. Is there anything on these platforms? 50% fuel remaining, so I need to be a little careful. That seems to just lead me down. I don't think there's anything in the bottom. Just make my way up. That's fine. That is almost dangerous. I thought I could get up top, but we couldn't quite make it. Now that I'm up here, we can go out the way we came in, right? That's interesting. We've learnt about, I guess, the ash twins being useful. There's something in the core of one of them, so I guess we'll need to go underground at some point. For now, though, where is the way out? It's out here. That takes me... Where exactly? I'm seeing another geyser. And I recognize this room. I know where we are. You just need to wait for a second. Give it a moment, and we'll be back where we started. Just, any second now, if you wouldn't mind hurrying up. There we go, geyser. You'd imagine that's most of this planet investigated, right? Cool. Going back into the ship. Do I need to, like, put this back somewhere? If I do that, does it get its fuel back? It doesn't. Okay, so we've got a limited amount of fuel. We've got... That's something to do with the Nomai, right? Because that's purple. Got one of those gravity crystals. What actually is this? The ship log. Hello, ship log. Get to view entries on various things. Including the interloper, which... That doesn't ring a bell from anything I've heard about, but okay. Quantum moon? Church research notes just mention a quantum moon that no Harfian has been able to land on. That's all we've got from that. Okay. Timber Hearth, got a village, Zero G Cave, Quantum Grove? There's apparently more to explore. I thought I'd done everything there, okay. I'll go back another time, I guess, once I know more about the game. There's lunar ruins on the moon, seemingly. Central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. Question there being, if it's been sealed off, how the hell did I get inside? That doesn't sound the easiest to do. Alright, in we go. Lifting off. I think immediately, I want to at least somewhat investigate what's going on this planet, just in case there's anything more. Because I don't quite know where I went, but we know there was something that crash landed somewhere. Yeah, such as this. How'd I safely land? This feels like I'm safely landing. That does not feel entirely like it's a flat piece of ground. There we go. Like at that flawless landing. Just watch me have landed on top of the person I've come to talk to. No? No, this seems fine. This seems fine. Hello, friend. Hey, oh, hatchling. They're taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures that my little scout was sending back. So I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. And is it a dark bramble seed? Why are we getting music? Think so? It's nothing like I've seen in Timber Hearth before, so you're probably onto something there. Whatever it is, It put its roots down in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling. That's a fact. I think I'll set Marl and Harley on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later. And no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a treekeeper can. Let's get a look at what's inside the seed first though. Don't set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tough can help me with old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside. But anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hand into anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. It's a good way to lose an armor too. I mean, I've got the scout launcher. Give me a second. If I get my spacesuit on, I think I can do that. Why is there music? Is music good? And I can do that and duplicate signals? Okay. That sounds ominous. Is that the sun? That feels ominous, doesn't it? What's happening in Dark Bramble? I've landed my scouts somewhere. Yeah, I don't know if we're surviving this one. There we go, that's the first proper death, I think. Very fitting use of the Titanic. Well, I'd argue that would be even more fitting when I drowned underwater earlier. But yeah. I think for the first, like, time loop, we learned quite a lot there, didn't we? Although I've got no idea where the quantum moon apparently is. But somewhere there's a quantum moon. Also, hello, I time looped. Yeah, do you have any opinions of this? Yeah, did I just die? Whoa, bad dreams or something? It's like half asleep. That's a negative on being deceased. Now it's listening to sleep out under the stars night before lunch. If you ask me, it makes you all a bit jumpy. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I'm gonna go up. See ya. That is fine. So, is there anything else on this planet? Still, I want to investigate this planet before we do anything else. So, launching up, we went in roughly this direction before. Follow the river. Although I will also take note that there are some trees here. What's this all about? Hello, trees. And potentially like some kind of radio shack. What's this all about? Hello? Closed due to fire damage. Radio Tower, an important landmark, is unfortunately closed thanks to unsanctioned flight testing of an extremely powerful model rocket. While we hope to repair the Radio Tower in the future, all construction efforts are currently focused on the planned museum at DLC. Got it. Got it. Yeah, planned exhibit means DLC. Although, what's this? A campfire with no one here. Is this another note about the DLC? Charting stars again out by the Radio Tower. They're so bright out here. Only wish I were able to record them faster. Admittedly, I could use more patience. I get so engrossed in my work that sunrise becomes an unwelcome deadline, and daylight's a grating slog. Sometimes, I have to study the mechanics of how time manages to slow to a syrupy crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I've turned to Gabbro, our resident expert in leisurely whiling away the hours, who recommends the following. Light a cozy campfire and get comfortable. Gaze deeply into the serene warmth. Let time begin to slip away. If Gabbro knew I'd taken notes, they'd probably think I'd finally cracked, but I refused to accept sass from an astronaut who deliberately burnt their marshmallows. Hey, you got a doze off button. Okay, fair enough. If that's to do with the DLC, I was about to say that's ominous. That is not a planet, right? That's a comet? Is that the interloper? I don't know. What's that thing? That's very bright, whatever it is. It's flying around rather quickly. What is that? I don't remember seeing anything about, like, an especially bright something in the sky. Did I go investigate it? I never went. It's gone. It's gone. Maybe it disappeared behind the planet. Maybe it's disappeared into the planet. Who knows? But it's no longer seeable. That doesn't matter, right? That's fine. If I can't see it, it doesn't exist, probably. Am I seeing anything of interest as I fly around? And immediately we're seeing the tower from previously, meaning I'm near the grove. There was apparently something else. And we've got this. What's this? This is back in the village. Smoke from the moon. Is it maybe a good idea to be higher up while I do this? Possibly, but I've also just noticed this. This seems interesting. So this is a thing I'd seen on the scout, wasn't it, earlier? What's this about? This is a big symbol. I know that much. I mean, we've got a gateway? I think before we do that, this place seems relatively small. And off it goes, whatever it is. It's very fast. Is that the scout flying around the planet? That might be what it is. Is that what I saw earlier? That could explain it. What's going on with all of this? I don't have my spacesuit on. I'm thinking, actually, if I'm going to go exploring, I probably want my spacesuit, won't I? It's just, I'm enjoying it as well, yeah, I'm having a lovely time. Reflight checklist? I don't need that. That's fine. Jetpack boost can be triggered. Sept button. Okay. I'm fine enough with it as is, honestly. But yeah, what was I investigating? This. What is this exactly? I mean, it's something. It's got a symbol. It's not exactly looking at anything. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know what that is. I mean, following the glowing line, it doesn't really say anything, does it? And I mean, that doesn't help at all. What is this thing? Like some kind of weird Rubik's, not exactly cube, but a bunch of circles instead. What is this? Does this scout do anything? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. We'll leave it there. If anything happens, we'll know. I don't think anything's happening, though. Patience is key? The scout's patient. I'm not. That's fine. We'll see what happens. And here... yeah, this is the grove. Which apparently had more to explore. Although I'm a little doubtful of my ability to get out of there. So I'll leave that be, I think. Can I just leave my scout there while I go off and fly? I think I can, yeah, there we go. So heading on up here. This is fine. Yeah, of course I can't. Good to know, good to know. Can I land in here? Is this even remotely safe? I hope so. I hope it's at least remotely safe. There we go. So I've not actually been in this part. I assumed this was somewhere I'd been before, but having had a look down, it did not seem like I had been. I mean, nothing in the water. Doesn't mean there's not anything up there. And I'm still not seeing anything in the water, am I? No. What have we got? You got another mural? Is there something in one of these trees? Is that what it's trying to tell me? Okay. Okay, that's good to know. One of these trees has like a door. Got it. And it needs to be a big tree. Is it like this tree? This tree's quite big and nearby. And not got a hole in it, so probably not that one. But somewhere there's a tree with a hole in it, seemingly. Got an ad featuring an animated general in Shack. What on earth? God, I don't like adverts. That's why I run the like 3 minutes of adverts right at the start of the stream while I'm setting things up. Because it gets rid of pre-rolls and like mid-roll ads for the first while. I think it gets rid of mid-rolls, I'm not certain. But yeah. That is quite an ad by the sounds of it. Like what on earth is that even advertising? Just means you need to subscribe. I mean, I guess. I mean, if you're that against ads, sure. I won't say no to the money. But don't ever feel like you need to. Ah, yeah. Ghost matter right there. How's my scout doing? Seemingly fine. I'm just going to assume crystals mean ghost matter. Sad for car insurance. How on earth? Thank you very much for sub, though. I do appreciate it. Why is there just ghost matter down here? This doesn't seem relevant, does it? Just dangerous. Alright, fair enough. Well, my scout, I don't think has really moved at all. You said patience was key. It's been a very patient little scout, I think. Just sitting here while I've gone on an adventure. Ow, I think I hit the top of my thing. Am I stuck? Am I fine now? Now can I go up? What did I hit? I don't know what I hit. Maybe it doesn't work that way. I mean, whatever it is, it's not moved my scout at all. I think that was the last of actually what I wanted to explore in this place. Unless we want to look for that tree, which I might or might not be able to go inside of. I did say there was more to explore here, so I'm going to quickly stop down here. And I'll see what we can find. Because yeah, there's a lot of quantumness here. Which means if there is like a tree I can go inside of, that would make sense. Like, any of these trees move? That one does. You got any kind of hidey hole in you? No? No, you don't. Does this one have a hidey hole? No, it's all gnarled looking, but it's not got a hidey hole. It's gonna be hard to actually check all of these trees, isn't it? Because they keep teleporting around. Yeah, exactly. That one teleported on top of me. I could just wait for the tree I'm looking for to teleport to me. As an option. I'm not seeing much. What is there left to explore? Did I miss something in like the adjacent area to here? Was there like something underwater? I don't know. I don't know. There's apparently something to do with this place. I've got no idea what there is. And you got the little stepping stones. Do they teleport? They do. They do. Okay. Good to know. We're just gonna leave, however. And, you know, I'll keep my suit on. There's no point taking it off, is there? I'm not convinced there's anything to do here right at the moment. So in which case, we've got a moon to get to, seemingly. Hello, moon. I am trying to think how best I land on this. So I don't want to approach it too quickly. I'm seeing there is a ruin. I can't tell how quick I'm moving. Push myself down slightly. I'm now within the gravity of it. Where am I landing? Here looks like fun. We're gonna land around here, I think. Is that us fine? That is us fine. There we go. Just had to double check I had my suit on very quickly there, because I'd imagine that could have ended quite badly. But what's all this about? Oh. I mean, is this ice crystals? Just crystals? Some kind of interesting kind of geography thing. What is this? I mean, there's not a lot here, is there? No. Once it's properly been lit up, it's even more noticeable that there's not much here. I don't know if I'm entirely buying that there's nothing here, but okay, we'll come back another time.
One small step for man, but a small step for... No, wait. One giant step for mankind. No, wait. One step for man. AAR.
Nah, it's one man for step kind, right? Is my understanding. Yeah, I'm finally on the moon. You're right. There's one small step for... Do we know our species name? We know about Nomad. Do we know our species? I don't know. It's one small step for whatever us fishy people are. And again, this goes to where I'm looking. What? Why does it do that? Is it because of my torch? No? What does this do? It spins a whole bunch. Okay. I'm not convinced I know what this is. What if I do that? Is that any better? What was that symbol mean? Is that like the sun? I'm gonna assume, yeah, this is a viewfinder and I'm looking at the sun is what's going on. So that one, I'm guessing from what it looks like, that's a watery planet. Is it Giant's Deep? What's that sound? I'm a Harfian, is that what I am? Okay, it's a small step for Harfian kind then. Whatever we're looking at is currently behind the sun. And I guess this is what the place sounds like. It's a very windy place. Wherever that planet is, okay. Not a clue what that one is. What's this one? I'm seeing a set of 2 planets. It might be one of those... Was it Ash Twins? No. No, that looks unrelated. It's whatever that one that's just blue in the middle is. Okay. I don't think this is important just now. I was gonna say I'm gonna leave, but there's a downstairs? Why is there a downstairs? Hello. He's upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. So Brittle Hollow would be the one I didn't recognise. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye signal. The ice indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. See. Most likely calibrated, I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. Allows me to posit this, my friends. We believe this locator cannot detect eye signal. We want to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the Eye of Universe. So the Eye of Universe, that's what we were trying to find. Got it. Then we'll build it. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought us, brought our clan to this place. Sorry, we won't skip up so easily. It's a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. I mean, it sounds like it still is giving out its signal. So we can disregard that one. Remove the scroll because we've read this one. Sit there. So you might find another. Or there is just a straight up other wall. Does it say anything different in a different wall? I'm imagining no. Yeah, no, we've read that. That's fine. We have another scroll, however. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Anora and those of us originally stranded on the Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there. But the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. Southern Glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house the proposed locator. So Brittle Hollow is going to be important. Yes, let's build there. Imagine our young friend Coney would enjoy that immensely. He always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after a crash. I'll begin construction on Brittle Hollow's South Pole immediately. The crash. Okay. So they weren't originally here. And okay, so tree gives me oxygen. Okay, wow. Wow, I've seen this through in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So some kind of Nomai locator. Can point out different planets, which is incredibly cool by the way. But from what little I can understand of writing here, I think it was built to try and find something specific. I'm not sure. I was also able to translate something about the South Pole and Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna get back to the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. Oh, stars above. So we did understand some of the language, we could manually translate. What I've got now is just the easier way to do it. I've got a tool that does it for me. Okay. Well, I mean, it's not a big moon, right? I could just walk around to... Right, there's a person, isn't there? There's a whistling guy? Is that who I'm looking for? Yeah, he's over that way. Okay, cool. Cool. We can do this. I can just walk on around. So I might spot some stuff as I wander about. This place is a bit too small for me to feel safe trying to fly around it. There we go. It's not unidentified. I identified it a minute ago. We're fine, game. Don't worry. Solar system is very small. Farthest thing away is maybe 15 kilometers. Okay, that's not too bad then. My scout is still over there. I took a picture thinking, maybe it'll do something. But no. No, the scout's just waiting. Patiently. Oh hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you're launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. I mean, did others not come by? The outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. That's the music, so the sun's about to blow. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chirk comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Rubik feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go. I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? Yeah, it seems a bit lonely. You all good? Oh well, I'm in touch with ground control, Hornfels and Gosson mostly, and they radio up to chat now and then. When ground control forgets I'm up here, I usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. You spy on us? What? No, it's not spying, it's one-way communication that none of the villagers know about, because I never told them. Poor fella. But I feel things are about to blow up. Where's the sun? I want to get a good view of this. There we go. Oh, we got a little flag. Ah, isn't that nice? Oh, there it goes. The sun is blowing up. I mean, it does light everything up at the end, doesn't it? You can't deny that. Oh, there's a crashed ship here. You know what? That's pretty valid. That's understandable. I mean, our guys don't seem the most safety-oriented of species, do they? Yeah, we're learning a few things here. Apparently these Nomai were looking for the Eye of the Universe. At some point they crashed, presumably in our system, because they left weeks after that. So were they like stranded here maybe? That'd be my guess, I don't know. We've also got Quantum Tree somewhere, possibly. I don't entirely know. I'm still not sure what that weird thing I put my scout on is all about. Because it didn't really do anything. Crash ship's a model from the demo where we got funding. That is a nice little Easter egg. I appreciate that. That is a cool bit of trivia. So that's essentially just them saying, yeah, this was the first ship. It was a prototype. It crashed. That's what happens. Where to first? I mean, I'm seeing there's a space station over here. I feel that seems interesting. Or there's some kind of debris at least. What am I going towards? If I add a little bit of downward thrust as well, and try and get to this. What is this thing? Because I'm approaching very quickly. I should slow down. I mean, immediately, I think that's Giant's Deep. I am definitely going too quickly, but if I look down, I can try and move myself down towards it. It's not going very well. I'm gonna assume now I've slowed down a bit, I can maybe get towards the planet. I don't want to lock on, I want to fly myself, but I'm starting to think maybe it would be a sensible idea. So if I get towards the planet, I don't want to crash into it, and there's things hopping in and out of the planet. Wait a minute. Is that a thing I saw not orbiting, but something that had just popped out of the planet? Quite possibly, yeah. Also, it looks very stormy on there. And for some reason, I'm not getting anywhere closer to it. I'm really trying at this point. Like, I'm in full thrust forwards into whatever this thing is. Can I really not land on there? Is it just escaping me? I just need to get into its kind of gravitational field, right? Centrifugal force keeping me away. Is that what it is? Am I in an orbit around it? Have I accidentally gone and done an orbit? In which case, that should help me land if I do that at a different angle, yeah? Yep, that is me landing rather quickly, I think. Potentially. No? No, I stopped too soon. Planet underneath me looks to be... yeah, mostly water. Okay. I mean, I'll land here first, since that's where we are. I'm a little worried that this place I'm on might get launched into space, so get a spacesuit on. Just in case I need to be in space. I'm sure it's fine. What's going on here? Did I stumble across the astronaut first? Hello, friend. We've got a path next to you, but let's have a chat. Nice, you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. First solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? So, hey, don't freak out or anything, but keep, dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. I think we can relate to that. How about you? Have you died lately, or is it just... No, that's me too. We're in a time loop. Also, we're about to be launched into space, I think. Time has been behaving rather unusually lately. Yeah, time loop makes sense. Cool. Are we fine to just be here? Should I get back to my ship? My ship's not going to enjoy crashing down, is it? Hello, ship. Let's just quickly launch slightly into the air. We can go talk to our friend. He was this side of the island. Right? Oh. Alright, well, it should be safer. I am slightly in the water. It seems to fix itself. Where's our friend? We just come back to exactly where I was a second ago, perhaps. Feels like it. It feels like that's possibly going to crash into us, but let's have a conversation. Hello, friend. The rush cycling for so long, it started to hypnotise you. I'm telling you, it'll put you in a trance if you stay nothing long. It's space treating me. Yeah, anywhere I should explore? Here's something like. It's not every time. Look, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. What else? What else? You mean Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it. I think it's an island where I finally go and know my statue. Get it? Got another island just floating past. I think it is. Okay, cool. I was on the beach on Statue Island when the whole glowy business happened. By the way, it's a nice beach for that kind of thing. I give a solid 7 out of 10 in the Gabbro relaxation scale. Like checking out Statue Island? It's one with 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, mostly connected anyway. You'll see. Have you lost your ship? It's a good question. It's definitely on this planet somewhere. I mean, unless a cyclone came by and tossed it into space, I guess. That'd be pretty nuts. I hope it's not lonely. But he's taken us all pretty well. Good for him. Yeah, something in orbit apparently is actually a thing. So I wasn't hallucinating out. And it wasn't just something that had been launched into the sky either. We found his campfire. That's cool, I guess. Refuel my jetpack. Don't think there's anything else on here. Do not step into the fire. Seems like a bad idea. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of cycles. Am I fine to just, like, fly around and hope for the best? So, I mean, this is a lot of cyclones. Look at all of these. And I'm not hallucinating, right? One of those is turning the wrong way. What's going on to this one? Is there a reason why it's turning the wrong way? I'm curious. Oh. Okay, so you go underwater and you get pushed down rather than pushed up. I mean, I don't know what all of that is, but I'm gonna come back to that. Because I feel we got other more important things to explore, right? Do I normally not have the ability to go down there? No, I don't. Okay. So that is definitely something I should remember. I mean, I guess it's observant. I was just flying towards what looks to be all of the cyclones. But I guess we're outside now, so let's go investigate this. I'm noticing there looks to be some kind of platform to land on. Try and spin around. This is fine. Land on here. And that should be safe, right? Just lift up very slightly. There we go. That feels about correct. Yeah, because I want to investigate this, now that I know I wasn't hallucinating. What's all this about? I mean, immediately, when we can look at this, we can move it. And... okay, that was the outside wall turning. Apparently I'm in an interior piece. And now we're inside. With like 1, 2, and 3 something or others being indicated. I mean, I guess go to number 1 first. What is this all about? The control module. Control for what? What's being controlled here? I mean, they've got plants, which is a good sign. And whatever this is, and whatever the roof is. I mean, the roof's got information. Well, I guess both of them are technically floors, right? And this is something to do with Giants D. What's this all about? Bad news, Evans? Or Avens? Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source. Its orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I think you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. I wish you were, my friend, but no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem. So, the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from Karen. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update? Mallow and I will join you, Daz. Or you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. We've got a cannon in a construction yard somewhere. Okay. I'll need to investigate that. More importantly, though, the projection stone, what do we see? I'm assuming I can't translate whatever that is, no. But somewhere there's... it's definitely an interesting place to visit. Okay. I'll need to go back to there then. This is a projection stone from... I mean, I guess it's an adjacent module. This... I mean, this part does not seem to be in as good condition. But that is a stone about this control module, so that's probably not too useful, but it does have information we can read. So we'll need to go salvage that. So we need to know what the control module is. That's what this place is. Malo, my better 50%. Sava is sending the last of cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know of Ai's precise location. Thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Sava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined the power setting we are not under any circumstances to go above. See, and am I right to think that, consequently, we'll be ignoring that setting? Composite of nearly 100% certainty, our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Brilliant. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye in the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. Okay. I don't think we've got anything else left for in here, do we? No, so we've done that. Don't know what this is. Oh, I figured out what that is. It puts me onto the other part of the roof? I don't know. I'm really confused about what to call all of this. But we're on the other floor. There we go. If I do that... Oh, is this some kind of 3D recording of something? Okay. So that's a piece that is broken off of here that we'll likely need to come across. Can aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory. Gravity field activated. 12 minutes and 49 seconds ago. Request to launch probe received from Ashtwin Project. Does that actually update with the time? It does. Cool. So I'm assuming that we've been in this loop for that long. So probe fires at the start of the loop. That is my immediate assumption. This is that cannon launching said probe, then braking, presumably because, yeah, they had the power setting too high. Begin launch log. Orbital probe cannon launch request received. Probe launch successful. Probe tracking module is receiving data from probe. Warning, orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to multiple modules detected. Yes, that's why it's exploded, because they went above the kind of threshold we were meant to. This is a more recent one then of the broken parts. Orbital probe cannon damage report. Severe structural stress detected. Assessing damage to modules. Intact. No structural damage. Viewport window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. Probe tracking module is missing. So we need to come across wherever that is. We have a launch module. We're in the control module currently. So that makes sense. That means launch module is one labelled 2. And tracking module is likely not here. I need to find that. Okay. Okay. And immediately, I jumped a bit too high there. I want to go back into here. We want to investigate the other spot, don't we? The not tracking one, was it launch module? I've already forgotten the name of it. This one here. What is what? We want number 2. Yeah, launch module. Which, yeah, is damaged. So we're going to have to go to from outside, seemingly. And just to confirm, yeah, there is no number 3 to go visit. Oh, that is a nice view down there, isn't it? Quite like that. Yeah, back to our ship for now. For approaching it from the outside, then we want to at least fill up on some oxygen. Possibly fuel, if there's a fuel container to go to for the jetpack. I think we'd be fine, but we've not really been exploring space as of yet. So I don't want to, like, ruin everything. Yeah, there we go. So, leave my ship here. That is what we want. Can I... Yes, I can go out to here. We would like to go to, I believe, this side? Was it? We don't want to go too fast, because then I'll just disappear. Yeah, try and lower myself down slightly. So now this is part of the actual cannon itself. This isn't where I was wanting to go. Where did I want? One of these places is not intact. This one looks to be broken, yeah. So this is where I want. Here we go. This gives me some information on the tracking module. Imagine Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. I'll be the first to see them. I'm honoured and terrified. Ask Orbital Probe Cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We'll need it to fire the probe once, anyway, so it minds that it compromises the Orbital Probe Cannon's structural integrity slightly. I would mind, Mallow. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Which it may have been. It may have just been jettisoned. I guess we'll see by using this. Is this intact? Do we know where it lives? It's intact, and it's inside the planet. I recognise that electrical field thing. So that's under the water, but I need to find a way, presumably through the electric field as well. Okay. Okay, so at least we know where that is. That's good. Drop that. We would like to grab this, just to make sure. This is the room we were just in. Yeah, that looks about correct. That's the room we were just in. And what information do we get on this? Mal, maybe 50%. Cassava is sending the last of cannon components soon, relatively speaking. Let's location. We've read this one, haven't we? But that was in a different one. I'm doing this pretty fast. I've been to like 2 planets. I feel I'm not going too fast, am I? Like I'm just putting together stuff that I've seen. Yeah, I think that's all we're immediately getting. I'm just smart. I mean, I'll take your word for it. I think I'm going at a fairly decent pace. Like, I'm going at a quick enough pace, I won't deny. But I don't think I'm, like, exceptionally fast. Like, I'm exploring. I'm putting things together. Because I know what kind of game this is. I've come in with the right mindset for it, I think. I feel that likely helps. That's where my ship is. So we do not want to fly off into space. Stop running away, please. Space station. Just don't run away from me. You have me worried. There we go. There we go. I've not crashed yet. And I've not lost myself out in space yet either. So that's good. We are now here. Now to go back into the planet, I guess. Where there is something we want to investigate, definitely. Get away from that briefly. What I would like to do is have a quick look at the cannon. I don't think there's anything we want there. So that's fine. Let's get us back down. Where I'm immediately wanting to avoid that and also land here, because this mean, it's another landing pad, and assuming it creates gravity, this is going to keep my ship safe if it gets launched in the air, right? That seems sensible. I'm not immediately going to be launched at, am I? No? No. It's a statue island? I'm seeing there's a stone arch. I just kind of landed wherever I came out after that space station. I don't know if there's anything above, but I guess we'd find out. Is there anything below? Not really, just more beach. Statue workshops. Yeah, this is Statue Island. Which, I don't know if that door is working. And, yeah, that statue's got its eyes open, so that's where... it was Gabriel, wasn't it? That's where he went. Okay, awesome, okay. Statue Island. I can walk on that surface, but I need to get around the tree rows, which did not quite work. Can I just launch myself at all up there? No? How best I do that? 'Cause that route's gonna get in the way. Do I just climb onto the wall and just hope that I can go around? I'm not convinced that I will be able to, but I guess we can try. Just jump over. Jump over again. So I'm not seeing any other way to go other than up here. Unless I use the spaceship. In which case, maybe. Yeah, be ready to use my jetpack. There we go. I think I was going to be fine, but it's worth being careful. And perfect timing. The sun's about to explode. Immediately, anything I want to be aware of. Maybe a storm shelter. Is that another storm shelter in here? I mean, something to do with the tornadoes. Maybe it does something when they come by. We can test the memory statues tonight. Flox says it could be dangerous, so we can't come. What if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? So there is another way. Flox specifically told us not to do that. Really want to see the test too, but that's a huge risk to take. Probably shouldn't. Maybe Flox will let us see a later test. So my guess is, the other way is there's water down there, this gets launched up, I go in from below. Cool, that'll be good to know. I will need to remember where this place actually is. That seems like a fairly reasonable assumption to me. Sun's about to blow up, because that's the music kind of ended. And yeah, it's getting dark. I don't know where it is. Seems like it's over there. A very quick run up here. I want to see if there is anything on this side of the arch. It looked like there was from above. There is something. There's one of those weird recording devices. There's another one of those, whatever that is in the middle. There's a bit of writing in there which I need to come back for. Okay. So we've got stuff to do next time. That's fine. I'm curious how this all fits together. I don't know if I can do all of this planet in one go. But I think I'm figuring stuff out. However, this isn't where I saw in that glyph, was it? So there's somewhere else on that planet. However, something's just occurred to me. That's probably a fairly safe planet to immediately crash into at full speed, isn't it? Because the water will break my fall, right? I mean, I'm going to test it. I'm going to put my suit on just in case everything goes wrong. So that means I can at least swim still, hopefully. But go full speed into this planet is possibly safe. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, what's the worst that happens? I immediately blow up and start another loop. That's fine. Also, is that it's a moon orbiting the planet. It's pretty cool. Try and avoid this. Okay, cool. I went in at a bit of an odd angle, but we were safe. That's good. Looking for a planet that's like got a quantum in as well at some point. Is something we'll do. I want to get underneath this. Is this safe? Seems safe. There we go. I'll be honest, I think I'd rather land this rather than leaving it floating in the water. Do I have anywhere to land it in here? Am I supposed to have it in here? It feels like bad etiquette, but there we go. I think that's adequately... I was going to say adequately wedged into a corner. I don't think it was. That gave me a fright. So I'm assuming a tornado came along. So we just wait for the tornado to come by, I think is a safer option. Cool. That's the first proper death inside of the time loops, I think. I mean, I was waiting for a tornado so I could get underneath there initially. But I thought maybe I can just skip the waiting part and go under it. And I could. I don't think it was safe to have done that. But it is actually doable. Which is nice to know. Just if I actually got a slight angle, I wonder if I go slightly quicker by tapping the boost. Because if I thrust upwards as well, I think I do actually go quicker. Yeah, land. Hope I don't land on something. There we go. And we are looking for, not that, that would be Gabbro. That'd be Gabbro's ship. Can I go into there? Seemingly no. That does look like it's got a closed hatch. That is a giant tornado. That is something to do with brambles. It's also now being launched into the sky. I mean, giant tornado seems interesting. It's not what I'm looking for. That's smoke again. Where? Is it currently in the sky, the thing I'm looking for? I don't know. I mean, there's got to be something inside of that tornado, I think. And never mind that. I found something else that's interesting. Can't really land my ship here, though, can I? Yeah, my ship's just gonna get launched off. No, never mind. I can land it. There's this. This makes its own gravity field, so that should be safe. What's this? It's not what I was looking for, but it's new and interesting. Go down. What do we have? You don't know if there's something inside the big tornado? I'm gonna take it that means there is. Like, I know how game design works. I can figure that out. This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant Steep for assembly. The next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To all my friends here at Construction Yard, my gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed, where many other attempts have not. If If I know my brother, Ravens, my spouse, will want to launch a probe with as much power as possible. I'm worried Cannon would break under such strain. Suppose to give Avens and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum. Possible to create room for their enthusiasm, which they still went over that. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words. They're very atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Avens behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. Brilliant. Brilliant. They're not going to say anything unless I'm actually stuck. I mean, that's fair. I didn't expect you to say anything. Also, that looks like it's got a track from those glowy balls, but not seeing a ball. And I mean, I'm not... Oh. I was about to say, I'm not immediately seeing where I'm meant to be going. But it turns out, those things pull you onto them. Okay. So glowy floor means I want to be on that. I don't know. What does this do? I'm assuming this is like a storm shelter of something. So I don't get whacked into everything like I did last time with the ship. At the same time, if I've got gravity, I need to worry. Like, I'd imagine I don't need to worry much. Also, anything under the water? Seemingly no, but worth checking. Anything much above the water? Answer is yes, with some of it being down there. Like, I'm hearing a tornado coming by, so I'm going to test out what this is. What's about to happen? I get a weird shield. Okay. That just protects me from, like, crashing back down? Is that different to the gravity wall? Would they not protect me? I guess maybe not. Although, if you think about it, these guys probably weren't able to breathe in space, so that wall, it could be to kind of stop them from suffocating, more so than actually protect them. Oh, we're back up again. That doesn't really last long, does it? Let's have a quick read of this. 5 minutes ago, yeah, the cannon did its thing. Cool. I don't want to do too much. I want to get back into here. Which... yeah, there we go. That was a sensible move. I'm now safe to wander around, I think. This we should have read already. But just... okay, that's just water. I was worried there's another tornado. Bad news, proposed tower source and the acid fire. Yeah, that's stuff we've read. That's fine. Put that back then. And immediately we've got this. Yeah, that's presumably some kind of blueprint for the probe cannon. And I'm not lying, I'm tempted to jump over there, but I don't think it's sensible. Also, my ship's been moved. I thought it would have been safe where it was, but apparently not. So that's worth knowing. There is not a storm shelter I'm seeing here, but there is a Brittle Hollow projection store. We're next to the big tornado, but I doubt we're actually going into it. Brittle Hollow, what do you tell me? I don't think I need to be worried about that. What does this say? This... it mentions multiple tornadoes, with one of them going the opposite direction. Okay, so there's somewhere related to here on Brittle Hollow. Probably Daz and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Is that the launcher that was sunk? Okay. Well, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for cannon components to sink even partially below the current, or sank straight to the core. Sava convinced me not to try and recreate the phenomenon myself until using other cannon parts. I'm very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the currents? Gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a module of giant steep here that follows Southern Observatory. Reveals how an object might sink below the currents. Able to grasp... It reveals how an object might. It's been revealed? I'm able to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to South Pole, I'd be delighted to see. Beneath the surface? Okay. So we went through the water, I guess. I mean, it might be safer. There are two trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow's gravity cannon, and at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. What is a trailhead in this sense? Okay. I'm a little unsure, but I want to get to my ship before it goes disappearing on me or anything. So I make my way over. The start of the rail. Okay. I mean, fair enough. Ship. Hello. Can I kindly get inside of you, please? There we go. Lovely. Get more fuel. And we want to leave before this thing takes much more damage, because apparently the part containing the reactor is damaged. Where's the piece we're looking for? I mean, there is this, which I'll not lie, is interesting. I don't think it's anything to do with anything, though, is it? I mean, it's somewhere to land, and I do need to repair some of my ship. I'm not entirely sure how I repair it. That's how, so that's fine. What is this? Ghost matter detected. And that means I need to use my scout launcher. Launch you there? Apparently this part is safe. It's immediately safe on top of this thing. Assuming that means down there it's not safe. Yeah, down there isn't safe. Across there is. Okay. Bring that back. Still immediately safe. I'm not seeing any more of those stones just yet, so I don't entirely trust it. Where am I going? Over there? Hard to chat and drive. Just drive, but don't chat at the same time. That does not sound like a sensible idea. Like, I appreciate you wanting to keep me company, but just be safe, alright? More so than anything else. Ah, that's Ghost Matter. Ah, that hurt. You know what? I should have known. I should have known. Looks like around here is safe. Forward through here. I can refuel my jetpack. This campfire is safe. Got a recorder. Trip 4, entry, whatever. Crashes 2, Bourne crashes 0. Remember to see Slate when I get back. Haha, yeah. All the way down to the core. Clear self-conquered giant steep, you just got feldspar. More dramatic feats, if I do say so myself. Can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. I can't wait to tell Hornfels and Gotham with this one. Guys, brute force isn't always the answer. Alright, so that's one more off the list. So all that's left is Big One. Dark Bramble, here I come. So you don't brute force your way to the center. That's good to know. Is that all I came here for? Sounds like it. I mean, we get to look at whatever those are. I don't know what those are. Is that jellyfish? Vaguely, like I'm seeing tentacles. This is related to Dark Hollow, right? Why would there be jellyfish on another planet? Do we not just have... Are there multiple water planets? And, oh, apparently that wasn't safe water to jump into. That was more shallow than I thought. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's all good. Don't worry. That was planned, because we need to start a new loop before we go into that new place, right? Yeah, that was planned. Oh dear. That's fine. It's fine. Yeah, that thing we see in the sky, that is the probe cannon shooting stuff out. So we're now fully aware of what that is. Which is cool. I like knowing that exists. That would be the probe disappearing over there. We could arguably chase it down. That seems like a silly idea. It's going incredibly fast from what we understand. So I'm not going to do that. Yeah, aim slightly below and boost up a little. Should get me here ever so slightly sooner. Here we go. Hopefully we won't crash into a planet. No, but we do see there's a jellyfish down there. Is that frozen stuff from this planet then that we'd see? Okay. What are we looking for? We are looking for... I mean, there's a tornado that goes the opposite way around. But where is our... like, arched bit of rock? So that's what I'm needing to find. I've got somewhere to land here. No, that's somewhere where we've already been. We're told there's something at the South Pole, so it's the opposite side from that, potentially. Is it this? Is this what I'm looking for? Yes, yes it is. I might revisit this in a second. Well, I could land, right? Like, this doesn't fully land my ship. So yeah, that's not like 100% safe. We'll let it land and then we'll revisit it. So my ship gets launched anyway, we arguably would be better landing up here to investigate this first. Be quick. You know what? Because we can get launched into space, I do want my suit on. Because I also think this planet doesn't have oxygen. That would be sensible. We can't jump over, but there was a note in here I remember spotting. It's deep, friends. I'm excited for you to meet the statues. Not in my dwelling, I'm like in a workshop below, inside here. That's a welcome message. People arrived here. Meaning, is this some kind of teleporter from somewhere else? Okay. Guess that makes sense. That adds up. If I'm going to be doing this, did I just abandon my ship? Where would be safe to land it? 'Cause I think we do land it here, right? Like, it's a sensible place to put it. Refill my fuel moment. But our goal is underneath. which means I need to find a way under the water. Is the best way to just use my ship and then kind of assume my ship's going to be dead? Honestly, yeah. I'm thinking that might be the sensible thing to do. Because I can definitely get underneath like this. Then if I just abandon the ship, leave it to die in a second, hopefully don't get chucked around by a tornado immediately. There we go. That ship I need to watch out for, but arguably I will be safe. That opens my way outside actually. In which case, shit, I'd rather you stay alive if possible. So I'm gonna bring you outside. It'd be very irresponsible of me to, like, purposefully ruin the ship. Land this here. There we go. I'm hoping having it there is more likely for it to survive. I don't know. But last time I landed on one of those, it didn't entirely keep it safe, did it? So we'll see. We'll see. Use the jetpack. Use the jetpack. Yeah, we've got little lights. Those are cool, but we have a tornado shelter somewhere. I really would like to find one of those shelters. Yep, we've got one. Lovely. We now know we'll be safe if we hear the wind. And this is a recording. Multiple pages, okay. Yarrow, you kindly step back so Daz is close to the statue. When pairing, the statue will choose whoever's in closest proximity. See how its eyes have opened? That tells us statue is paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in this star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. It's extraordinary sculpting work, Florence. He's outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a single Nomai's memories to his or her storage unit within the Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to corresponding Nomai. So we're not being sent back in time, but our memories are, is my understanding of that. And that means, yeah, we need to get to the Ash Twin Project for something. That is where our memories are being stored, at least. This is to do with Ash Twin, okay. This will be useful. So the masks inside the Ash Twin Project, Phlox, look beautiful. Although I do feel also I'm being absorbed. The yellow ones just ones which are extra important. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience will be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. That, I'd imagine, is why we got it, right? They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin Project, the statues, and their masks, will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What profoundly horrific fate that would be. So, am I supposed to be fixing something? I'm not entirely sold on that as an idea, but okay. This is the mask chamber we've seen? Yeah, this is the mask chamber. Okay. So... I was about to say, is that everything? No, there is something up there. But how do we actually get to that? It's not immediately apparent. Unless I am hearing the wind. I've got a bad idea. It's not the worst idea. Just, probably get myself onto the line if I go on here. Wait for it to be chucked up. Then we want to quickly get into here. Yeah, like, definitely not the worst idea. That's gone a lot better than I thought it was. Like, I was thinking immediately, yeah, I'm gonna be chucked into the roof, I'm gonna die. But no, I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't know about my ship, but it looks to still be there. So that's promising. I'm curious, is sending a being's memories back in time the same as sending the being itself back in time? As an example, if we were to send my memories back in time, is that the same as sending me back in time? Not my physical body, but my essence. Imagine they're two different actions. Wouldn't both actions be effectively the same? Suppose that time is being rewritten. I believe that this is different than receiving memories from what is effectively the future. But isn't the end result identical in either case? I mean, that's more philosophical, that. I mean, while interesting, I don't entirely believe is useful for us. Yeah, back to the ship. I'm thinking, where else do we have? There's not a huge amount of places to explore on this island, in all honesty. We, I think, have explored everything on this island. Which means, for the planets, unless there's something I'm unaware of, that only leaves I've not seen inside of the big tornado as something I'd want to investigate. So I don't know how you get into the center of the planet. Like, we want to, but I don't know how. I'm thinking if we want to get inside of this, if I just move slightly, and then I go back down. No, I hadn't moved more. I hadn't moved enough. I think I saw something in there. We need to move a little more. Move forward and down. There we go. Thought there'd be something in here. What is this? This is, let's see. And immediately it's a big tower. I'm not worried about it being thrown in the air because we're inside of a tornado already. I mean, there's water. Does that go anywhere? No, but there's a pool. And that might be a relevant symbol of some type. I don't know what it means. I didn't see any text or anything down there. I'll assume it's maybe important? I don't know. I don't like the spiral staircase. It does not feel correct. Like, it feels like it's at an odd angle and I'm about to fall off. But I think I am safe to walk up. I don't know where I'm walking up to. Is it the quantum tower or whatever it was they called it in one of the notes? Welcomed in this place. The tower shares with all who ask for knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. I'm going to be making a quantum journey, so that's useful. What am I about to do? I feel like I've skipped ahead a little bit in the story here. What am I about to learn? Enter this place without friends, however. These are lessons to learn for yourself. If that's about observing things, then yeah, that would be important. But you don't come in with friends, and I was worried about to die there. Okay, that's fine. Seek the Wandering Arm. I mean, that much. Okay. So I just need to keep looking at it. There we go. So the intended way, the moon is the first place I was meant to go. I did go to the moon though, didn't I? Was there more on the moon? I found some ruins like a crater and the guy. That was about it. What am I meant to be doing in here? And I've got a rock that moves. And from here it is gone? Where'd it go? That's back. You think I did find it all? Where exactly does that go? It disappears. Okay. That's interesting. At one state where it wasn't in that room. Got some writing. Observing quantum objects. Observing an image of a quantum object. These are the same. Yes, that's the thing with scouts, right? Meaning, if I fire my scout onto that, take a picture of Arch, that is now fine. How do I get up? Some stairs are here. Lovely. Yeah, there we go. Retrieve the scout. Yeah, this rock is back again. Okay, back down. You can walk up some of these walls. Arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. Then there's an arch up there. Like, I imagine we want that to stay up there, right? That's probably not a good enough picture, is it? Is that gonna work? There we go. That's a picture we can use. The arch and the crystal don't meet. Ah, you mean for this? Okay. So if I stand in this corner, turn around, it's gone. Does it reappear over here at some point? What do you mean it doesn't naturally meet? Ah. Okay, so both of them can move. Got it. So I need to anchor one of them and not the other. That makes sense. That is the arch. That one. There we go. They now have met. Or no, because I need to keep looking at the crystal, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Spin around. Go. Keep looking at you. And there we go. I don't understand what this is. There's just a rock that appears. Is this important? Is that like an especially useful rock? It's the last one, but we made it hard. What's going on here? I mean, if I want to go up this wall, I take a picture of that. No, that doesn't help. I need them to be lowered down. Yeah, like this one. There we go. No, never mind. That didn't quite work. That doesn't quite work. That does work for now. I would like that one to stay anchored. Let's do this. Spin around a little bit. I was almost correct. There we go. Almost anyway. Ouch. That one hurt. That was on me. That was entirely on me. Keep looking at you. Now we don't look at you. Keep looking at this. Now we're up. I was quite lucky that this actually was just up here. I'm assuming it could have been in, like, the side over there, perhaps. Which wouldn't have been useful to me. Here we are. Is that a symbol for quantum, I guess? Well, for congratulations! You've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, our quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. Okay. So that's going to be useful. Also, that's a quantum plant pot, I'm pretty sure. Is there anything else quantum in here I want to investigate? We've got a stone. I'm not convinced the stone is useful. Did we just jump down? So that'll be into a pool of water, right? Yeah. I don't know if we're getting back in here very easily, but arguably I could have flown my ship up this. Had I known there was a hole. So I'm not too worried. Alright, fair enough. We now know how quantum stuff works. Is that us done with this planet? I would call the rule of quantum imaging. I mean, some of that I think I wasn't entirely aware of. In that, like, you need to have stuff match up, potentially, through the quantum stuff. That was something I hadn't figured out. So that is going to be useful. I think most of that, though, I had kind of figured out in that grove. Like, whether I was meant to have figured it out that early, I don't know, but I had figured it out. Guess next, I mean, where's that? What one's that one? It doesn't look to be in the best of shapes, does it? Is this planet, like, more in one piece if I come by sooner? There seems to be a lot of things going on. But I don't entirely know what's going on with it. Well, this would be that bright light I'd seen before, I would imagine. Don't think I can land on this. At least not too happily. But there's definitely something here. There's not like a proper landing point, however. Can I land like inside? On the top? No. I guess I can like wedge my ship down here, have an investigate. I don't actually know where this is nowadays, though. I don't know where I am. However, we can seemingly unbuckle and be fine. What I'm confused about is that looks like the stuff on the roof is meant to be on the floor. Alright, I mean, we've got steps, which if we assume the steps are leading up this way, likely means this is the direction we want to go. trying my best to follow this, but never mind, we do not have much time. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Was I not just there? Was that a different place I was just at? Okay. Preparing to make your first pilgrimage to Quantum Inn, descend the steps into the entrance below. Knowledge held within will help you on your journey. It's a bit late for that, but we can continue reading. Trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely. The entire planet fruits and all. It's not normal, even for this alien planet. I've never seen them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else is... Oh. If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behaviour, I implore you to record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my brain must be. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There's other matter in this area, such as the unusual shard of rock moving in the same eerie way. That rock is unusual for another reason too. Patch. It possesses colour and texture I've never seen anywhere elsewhere on this planet. Plus this, rock shards present significance, we should study it. What's causing nearby objects to also move. Plum is right, trees do move. I confess I did not notice until I read his notes. I mean, there is stuff in there. I don't think I can quite get in, but we've got a nice view, you know. I don't know where currently I am. This is going to be a real pain to come back to next time. Yeah, I don't know where that was. I mean, it happened to be next to a giant deep water planet. Doesn't mean it's going to still be there, because things move around. It's a solar system. Okay. I think one last loop and that'll be it for the stream. Yeah, we need to figure out what was going on with that. I just jump on in. Spacesuit on. In we go. But it might have broken and fallen through. But fallen through what? I don't understand what you're saying. I don't know. Like there was that, like, center of the planet, the core. Was that something significant? I mean, we've seen other white things which, I mean, I thought was a teleporter. Is color white for teleportation? I don't know. Where am I going? So I'm kind of just moving. I feel I shouldn't be. I mean, we've got whatever's over there. That seems relatively close by. What's all that about? I mean, firstly, that looks like a moon filled with magma. Got a weird angle, so I need to slow myself down. There we go. I've been slowed down. I can now try and land. What's up with this place? Because I'm seeing there is a structure. I think the structure I saw was around here. Uh-oh. What's all this about? I mean, it's got trees. Is this related to what I did a second ago? Could be. I mean, is there a white hole in the middle of the planet? I guess we'll see in a second. Like, if there's some kind of white thing, I think that would make sense, right? Like, there's presumably a hole leading down, but there's a lot more planet than there was a second ago. Where is this? It's Brittle Hollow projection stone. And judging by that, we are on Brittle Hollow, so that's what this place is. Okay. Take it downstairs. Is that going to just show me the exact same thing? No, that's going to be a bit of text. I have a shuttle. I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the quantum realm. It's exciting. We're almost ready. There's still one more rule I need to learn. Come meet me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Tower's on the opposite side of Brittle Hall. Follow the path west to the crossroads and reach the tower from there. My gratitude for the directions, Bells. I'll see you soon. Okay, so there is a tower. And I mean, that's not a white thing in the middle of the planet. That's the opposite colour. And it's been distorted. Okay. I mean, I kind of want to send my scout in and see if it does lead past the white one. I guess we'll see in a second, and that lifts me up. That's a little annoying, but I think we can go down here. That's still quite a ways down. Is there a safer place to go? No? And there's a little bit of ledge here. We can make my way down. I mean, I don't want to go into the teleporter. But there is this. Crossroads, west, 350 meters. I mean, I can make a jump. Instead, I need to go along the crossroads. Just follow the lights. This is fine, right? I'm not seeing any obvious danger. How do I get across there? Well, that doesn't seem doable. We've reached the end of the lights, but there's no more path. Guess we need to go around? Fair enough. Can I get back up there? Yes, I can. Okay, that's okay. I could jump down to there, but I think I'd rather follow the path. Also, there is something here, potentially. No, there's a distinct lack of something here, in fact. I need to get up, is where I need to get, through that door. That was a loud explosion. What is this place steadily falling apart? Is that what's happening? That looks like what's happening. Southern Observatory. That's fine and all. I don't know what this is, but we're falling. Oh! That's what happened before. Ah. Okay, so that's where we came out. That means... is it black hole goes to white hole? And that's the kind of gist of it. I mean, at least my ship came back. Could have been worse. We can investigate this, apparently, however. Not what I was planning to investigate. I kind of just fell through. I don't entirely know why my ship just happened to be there and the building wasn't. But, alright. Can I land on this at all? What am I trying to land on? It's actually a good question. I don't know. Is this the observatory? Okay, if I just wedge my ship. That seems sufficiently wedged. It's not going to fall anywhere. I believe that is the door I want. Yeah, there we go. I head inside. There we are. We have trees, although it is quite dark. And what's this about? Ember Twin Projection Stone? I mean, I'll translate this first. Welcome to Whitehall Station. Fell through a black hole by accident? Don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hall. The warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. The tower's warp can only be used during a brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body. In this case, Brittle Hall. So you're standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. Okay. So that's probably what those other things have to do with stuff. Also, what's this to do with anything? Is that rotating it? What for? What have I done? That's now spinning faster, but in the opposite direction. What did I do? What have I done to this? Remove that. What if I put it on the other side? That's now spin it in the opposite direction. Is this now moving counterclockwise? It is. Okay, I figured out how that works. So this thing is just manually being rotated. With my ship currently up there, I guess we're not getting to bring that with us, are we? Yeah, when that aligns... There we go. That's me... I mean, I'm on top of something, and... Okay, so when it's working, that glows. I'm assuming all of these weird symbols are all these transporters. Return warp start is charged. Step onto warp receiver platform to activate return. And I arrive very slightly sooner when I depart. Gives me a fun idea. I've got a fun idea. Firstly, though, we're going to investigate more stuff. Hanging City is maybe of interest. Where can I put this stone? Possibly down there. The friends in Brittle Hollow. I just warped here from the Whitehall Station, the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. Successfully recreated warp travel. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. Now close it is to Anona's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it, but I hope you're reading this. This can't be correct. Clara, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. Must be an equipment error somewhere. Return to the Whitehall Station. If you and Root meet me there, you can run a full diagnostic, and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Sam. Yes, that's to do with there being a difference, isn't it, in the times. Rami and I reviewed the records you sent, and they appear to show Nomai arriving at warp receiving Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from Whitehall Station. It's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. Intervals incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000th of a second, Do you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? I've already told Rami, these measurements can't be accurate. How can I know my arrive in Brittle Hollow before he or she ever stepped into the teleporter? The implications are absurd. Don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We'd have to reconsider all of our beliefs about the nature of time. Yes, I hope so too. Yeah. This is interesting. We get time travel, apparently. Quote, as Pi is confident and breeding is as Pi is confident breeding is inaccurate, she's kindly helping me attempt to recreate this phenomenon of a high energy lab. Don't know where that is. We're designing an experiment to take more data. An update. Quote, the high energy lab is in the canyon of Ember Twin's equator. Come here at once. You need to see this. It's Ember Twin and Ash Twin are both important. Take this. Is this going to be the high energy lab that I see? It's certainly something that I see. Doesn't look like a lab though. Looks like some weird solar powered thing, potentially. Well, I think that's that, as I hear another explosion. So how did I get down? It was through here, wasn't it? Yeah. That's not gonna work. I mean, for now we've got oxygen. Like, it could be worse. But yeah, I have a fun idea. Potentially. Just try and land somewhat safely here. Lovely. That thud means you know it's safe. So what happens if I, like, purposefully try and break time? You know? Like, send the scout in ahead of me. And, well, I guess, send it in. It comes out slightly earlier, but I retrieve it before it makes its trip through. What does that do? I need to know. But more importantly, I'm hearing music. Have we got a friend down there, perhaps? I don't know. Before everything collapses, though, because I think things are prone to collapsing. I don't know when it's going to go in, is the issue. Just keep taking pictures. Need to pull it back just in time. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm trying to break, like, time. I don't know if it's doing. I'm focusing here. I'm really trying to break this. Nah, I'm not convinced that's doable. Ah well. It's worth trying. I might be able to break it. Yeah, I would like to head down here. Where's my friend currently playing his instrument? In here. Hello, friend. Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Wow. Guess that means you've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow. But you probably knew. Oh, history here. That's great. Yeah, what are you doing here? You see Hang City? It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes. Ever since I was a hatchling. The alien race lived in this solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only, you've probably heard others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anyone around here. Do you want to know how I even got this far? I fell. Tripped over a gravity crystal. It's Dumbler. I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable, instead of being sucked into what's bold. Engaging the stability of the ground above using my little scout. This seems to be best place with best surface integrity. So I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. That's not about me and my problems. I didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? Heh, that'd be... yeah. Yeah, I learned something, apparently. Never mind, I didn't. Okay, cool. What should I explore? Wow. Where shouldn't you explore here? Another black hole, actually. That's very nice. Which is unfortunate, because, most exciting stuff's below the crust, including the Hanging City. That's just to the north. You can kinda see it from here. So it's a big dome on the South Pole, called the Southern Observatory. Can't get inside from the surface. Trust me, I tried. If it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. I like exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear it. That's not too much trouble. Yeah, fair enough. I can help you out with that. More importantly, though, what's this? Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Does this activate that? It does. Is this safe? Possibly. Let's give it a go. You know what? That does seem surprisingly safe. That's okay. That's okay. Is this the tower then? I mean, it doesn't look like it's in the best of states. Also, from what I've been told, yeah, you can get the integrity of your scout. This place is about to collapse. Welcomed in this place. Above you stands a Tower of Quantum Knowledge. You're making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon? Ascend these stairs and obtain the last of your knowledge you need for your journey. I mean, I can hope to. But unless this place falls apart, I don't think I'm getting into there, am I? That means maybe I want to wait for this to collapse. Alternatively, can I, like, invert the way this is going? I can. Oh, do I wait for this to collapse? It's apparently going to collapse in a second. I think I might be able to go up here. I don't know where it goes is the issue. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I can come back down, right? Southern Observatory is to the south. That would make sense, yeah. Yeah, I'm buying that. That makes a lot of sense. Who would have guessed? It's not very useful, that, I don't think. I don't know how far 550 meters is. But we do want to go down here, I think. So that seems to be the entrance to the Quantum Tower. Well, we know this place gets destroyed. Oh, there we go. Literally, as we're speaking, integrity reaches 0. We're about to fall through. But I was kind of hoping that entire thing would fall through as well. What's going on? What's going on? Here it is. It did fall through. Lovely. Where is my scout going? Because it was on the surface of the thing. Meaning, there it is. That's what we want to get to. Try and get to, anyway. I'll not lie, I'm not the most hopeful of this. But I can slow myself down a little. We wanted to go into here. Okay. I mean, this is seemingly somewhat sensible. We need to find something to put onto them. I'm not seeing anything as of yet. Yeah, I found the scroll. I'll pick this up. I think, yeah, we could have put that on something? No, those are for a different thing down there. Ah, I can use a scroll here, however. This is tricky to figure out my orientation, but there we go. If you're here to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, you're almost prepared to set out on... Am I not, like, stationary? Is that why I'm not, like, having myself able to sit still and read this? There we go. There we go. It's figured itself out. You're almost prepared to set out on this deeply significant journey. Before you do, pause and remember your history. Make this journey not only for ourselves, but to also honour members of our clan who came before us. Those who, after the crash that brought us into this star system, came stranded on Brittle Hollow. Brittle Hollow was where they crashed. Okay, good to know. And an Ember Twin. So both had multiple ships? It's weird that both of them would crash, but okay. No communication between these two groups of survivors. Nomai looked upwards from two different planets and saw the same wandering moon visiting their skies. So this Quantum Moon... Wait, that wanders. That makes sense. So it can be around Brittle Hollow or Ember Twin, seemingly. That kept their curiosity alive during this long period of hardship. After the two divided groups were able to reunite, it became our clan's united goal to find and visit the Quantum Moon. This took time, and many Nomai who dreamed of seeing the Quantum Moon died before we discovered how to make the journey. When you reach Quantum Moon, recall these Nomai and carry their curiosity onward with you. Yeah, we've got, just down here, another one. Welcome, Solanum. Your arrival here means you've completed your preparations on Giant Steep, and are ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. Hey, Draenor, good to see you, good to see you. Thanks for the Undertale, by the way. I did not expect it, but I'll get around to it eventually, I'm sure. I've wanted to play it for a while. Just never really kind of proactively went to play it. I'd likely stream it though. As a Euro? Ah, fair enough then. I mean, thanks regardless though. I do appreciate it. Your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you, just as it carried me and many in our clan before me, to Moon's 6th and most secret location. You'll be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon. But remember this final rule. To explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the Moon's North Pole. It's going to be something important. Be curious on your journey. So it needs to be on the North Pole. That is useful to know. However, how do I survive at this point? Oh, never mind, I don't need to survive. The game's got me covered. That's good to know, at least. I could make it to my ship, potentially, though. Like, if I try and slow myself down now. There we go. We can get into my ship. Which has not inexplicably exploded, which is good. I kind of expected it to be gone, I'll not lie. If anywhere we want to go? Before everything blows up. I see something in the distance over there. I think that's... Is that stars exploding? in the distance? Are all the stars blowing up, not just ours? Oh. Okay. I've only just realised that. Also, that is a very bright one over there. But more importantly, our own one's exploding. Can I run away from it? I might be able to. Give me a second. We'll see. Can I outrun the sun exploding? So I'm not looking behind me. So I don't know if I'm going to crash, but there's very little in space to crash into, right? Like, I'm already quite far away from my scout. And, oh. Did I go too far? Did the game not like it? Fair enough. Oh, was it just time? Okay, that also makes sense. That is interesting, though. I think for now, however, that is enough. We should toast one more marshmallow before we finish. We've got to. It's important. No, I'm enjoying this game. This is fun. And apparently, making a lot more progress than I thought. Music have I been listening to? I've recently been listening to a good bit of Yellow, like some Red Hot Chili Peppers. That kind of stuff, mostly. I know you're into your Yellow as well. Yeah, for now, I think before we wrap everything up, we have that terminal on our ship, don't we, to look over everything. To see where I'm actually going to be going next time. Okay. I mean, it's a lot of information we've got added in. Do you know who it is? You know who Red Hot Chili Pepper is? Red Hot Chili Peppers are good. I think you'd like them. Yellow. I know you like Yellow. We've had a conversation before when I was playing Tinykin, I believe. It's a lot of information. Okay. So, I think next time we've got to have a look at Ash Twins. We'll likely start off with... yeah, probably try and get to Southern Observatory. There is the... But did we not get to the Southern Observatory? I thought we did. Because I'm assuming the green means it's in Giant's Deep, right? Maybe not. There's an observatory connected to it, but it was on Brittle Hollow, right? ELO, Electric Light Orchestra. Like Mr. Blue Sky and stuff. You know them, Drainer. I know you do. I know you do. Yeah, ELO. I see the confusion, though. But yeah, Southern Observatory seems to be important. That's on Brittle Hollow, where we were just exploring. I think that's where we go next time. As well as probably investigate, like, the twins, I guess. Of Ash Twin and... Was it Ember Twin? I think it was Ember Twin. I can't quite remember. Learned a bit of Quantum Moon. Apparently know a little bit of the Hanging City, but that's not really related to anything up here. The quantum stuff's going rather well, though. There is more to explore. I'm pretty sure a tree does have something inside of it that's important. I don't know what to do with that. But yeah, we've learnt about how the quantum moon works. We could honestly go to there next time, quite possibly. I don't entirely know how well that would work. Yeah, I think high energy lab. We've got Southern Observatory next time. And then we've not really learnt anything on, like, some of these planets. In fact, I was about to go out and have a look at the sky, but no, we can have a look here. Hollow's Lantern. Yeah, we've done Brittle Hollow, so Hollow's Lantern is like the volcanoes and whatnot, right? I guess we don't know anything about it. Dark Bramble we know a bit about, but we've not been to. Quantum Moon we know about. Twins we know about. The White Hole is a little confusing to me still. And then the Interloper, I think we've seen that going about a few times. It's just like a meteorite, I guess. It'd be pretty hard to catch up to, but I'd imagine we could. I'd imagine we could. For now, though, that is all. I'm loving this game. I'm looking forward to doing some more. But yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed as well, and I'll hopefully see you about. Bye for now.